إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما. My dear brothers and sisters in the IQRA communities, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Last August, IQRA held its global annual conference under the title Honoring Our Legacy, Shaping Our Future Towards a New Muslim Contribution to Civilization. Some may have noticed that the conference was held virtually, connecting participants across continents. Let me say clearly, this was not only because IQRA does not have the funds to organize an in-person gathering. It was also a deliberate moral choice. Even if we possessed the resources, we would not spend them on flights, hotels, and luxury halls. Our mission is not to host events. Our mission is to uplift people. Every dollar entrusted to IQRA can feed a hungry student, support a child who cannot attend school, or build online education for youth who would otherwise remain uneducated. This is where our priorities must lie. And until physical conferences become truly necessary for the mission itself, we will continue to meet virtually, like right now, saving our resources for what truly matters. Now, why did we choose this conference theme? We chose this theme because the Muslim world today stands at a crossroads. Our challenges are immense, yet they contain within them the seeds of opportunity. We are the heirs of a rich intellectual heritage, but we must also embrace the realities of a rapidly changing world shaped by science, technology, and artificial intelligence. Our aim was and still is to inspire a new awakening, a renaissance grounded in the Quran, yet fully engaged with the modern world. To guide this path, the conference adopted the following vision statement: to inspire and empower Muslim societies to lead in education, science, and technology, transforming current challenges into strategic advantages, honoring Islamic principles, and contributing to global human advancements. By Allah's grace, the conference was a success. Scholars, educators, scientists, policymakers, and visionaries joined hands, and together we issued the following global declaration for civilizational renewal. I will summarize it to you. The first resolution: a Quran-centered education. Restore the Quran to the heart of education through a contemporary lens that integrates its universal values with modern sciences and humanities. The second resolution was about the knowledge and innovation ecosystem. Recreate a global knowledge network inspired by the 9th century House of Wisdom in Baghdad, Bayt al-Hikmah, focusing on AI, biotechnology, and renewable energy. Third resolution, the human capital and leadership resolution. Invest in youth and women as future leaders, making sure that they're ethically grounded, digitally skilled, and socially responsible. Next resolution regarded the environmental stewardship resolution. كون الإنسان خليفة في الأرض. Embrace sustainability and green technologies as a Quran mandate. Then we had the Global Muslim Unity and Dialogue Resolution, strengthen platforms for dialogue across schools of thoughts and with the global community. Actually, our divisions are becoming ridiculous because the enemies are taking advantage of our divisions and our fragmentation, and it's using them against us. So it's time to try to bring Muslims back together. Then we have a health and well-being resolution, advanced healthcare education, focusing on universal access and holistic well-being. Media resolution, revitalize Islamic heritage while supporting media expressions rooted in truth, beauty, and justice. The implementation and accountability resolution creates a global manual for Muslim Renaissance with measurable outcomes and practical policy guidance. Now let's talk about how to turn this vision into action. My dear brothers and sisters, a declaration without action is incomplete. Therefore, IQRA has begun planning ways to implement the first and foundational resolution. Talking about the first resolution only, which is education is the engine of civilizational revival. And so IQRA has developed a comprehensive 10-year strategic plan titled the Quran STEAM AI Educational Initiative, building the next generation of ethical innovators. This initiative integrates the ethical guidance of the Quran with modern STEAM disciplines and artificial intelligence literacy. Its purpose is simple but transformative: to nurture balanced Muslim youth who are spiritually grounded, scientifically capable, and ethically guided. The model has 4 pillars. The first pillar is revelation, Quran as ethical compass. Every subject is taught through the lens of Quranic values. Students explore verses that invite observation, reflection, and scientific inquiry. The second pillar is STEAM, discovering the Sunan of Allah. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics become pathways to understand the universe and the patterns and laws of creation. The third is AI literacy, ethical engagement with technology. Students learn to use AI creatively and responsibly, understanding issues of bias, truthfulness, and accountability. The fourth pillar is service. We need to teach the youth to become servant leaders, turning knowledge into compassion. Every learning project ends in community service, linking knowledge with mercy and responsibility, turning future leaders into servant leaders. The strategic objectives include: first, curricular integration of Quranic ethics and STEAM. Second, teacher training in modern pedagogy and Quranic worldview. 3, preparing students for an AI-driven world. 4, character formation rooted in honesty, humility, justice, and truthfulness. 5, inspiring youth to contribute to peace building and sustainability. This initiative directly supports national development strategies, digital transformation agendas, and the moral renewal our Ummah urgently needs. Now, what's IQRA role in this planning and the implementation issue? I want to speak with full transparency. IQRA is a community of scholars, educators, scientists, and strategists. We can research, analyze, design, and plan. But we are not a government. We do not possess ministries, budgets, or institutional authorities to implement nationwide reforms. However, we can do, and what we are already doing is powerful. We prepare the vision. We design the strategies. We develop practical roadmaps. Then we place these roadmaps directly into the hands of the people who do have the power to act: government leaders, ministers of education, university presidents, philanthropists, and movers and shakers across the Muslim world. We will put them face to face with their responsibilities. Because once a clear, evidence-based path exists, doing nothing becomes a conscious moral choice. We have done our part. Now it's theirs. It's their turn. In a sense, what we're doing is what is called in Arabic إقامة الحجة. We are making sure on the day of judgment, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks them, why you didn't do it? They cannot say, because we didn't know how to do it. So IQRA, inshallah, is going to have all these plans in details at the doorstep of all decision makers. Brothers and sisters, through Allah's guidance and through collective effort, we stand at the beginning of a renewed Muslim contribution to global civilization, one rooted in knowledge, justice, compassion, and peace. We call upon governments, institutions, and communities across the Muslim world to turn these resolutions into tangible policies, meaningful initiatives, and transformative partnerships. IQRA, together with its strategic advisors and business consultants, stands ready to assist any country or institution seeking to implement this vision or assess its progress. May Allah make us among those who read His book with understanding, who reflect on His creation with humility, and who serve humanity with sincerity. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Thank you very much for listening.